Hello there everybody, it's me Alexa and we are back finally with this RRR trailer reaction. I know that it came out a couple days ago. I have not watched it and I've been dying because I've been so excited to watch it. Same with Pushpa, that came out even longer ago and I have not seen it. I'm going to be reacting to that right after this one and I'm extremely excited. I know I'm way behind. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of reactions this week to try and catch up. So please leave comments with anything else that I've missed so I can try and catch up on it. But back to RRR, so of course it's an upcoming Telugu film directed by none other than SS Rajamouli and starring Charan and Junior NTR as well as a plethora of other talented individuals. Yeah, every glimpse I've gotten at RRR has made me more excited and I know that this trailer is gonna do the same. So without further ado, I just want to jump on into it, so let's do it. I'm interested in how much money that ad cost to put in there. This is a lot of views. Everything else looks so grand. Oh! There we go. Okay, we saw that this is... Yeah, okay, I was about to say this is that he was wearing when he was running from the tiger in the glimpse. Yes! NTR. Heck yeah. And they both got ripped for this movie, like, impressive. Oh, nice. It's the underside shot of the overhead shot that we saw in the glimpse.
బ్రిటిష్ ప్రభుత్వానికి ఎదురు తిరిగిన నేరానికి నేను అరెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను. తొంగి తొంగి నక్కి నక్కి గాదే.
He's like Ram working for the government?
ఎదురొచ్చినోడ్ని ఏసుకుంటూ పోవాలే. చాలా ప్రమాదం, ప్రాణాలు పోతాయిరా. ఆనందంగా ఇచ్చేస్తాను బాబాయ్.
Oh.
యుద్ధాన్ని వెతుక్కుంటూ ఆయుధాలు వాటంతట
It's definitely gonna be, I think, a violent movie. Oh, as I said that. Hey, okay. Totally different. Ooh, heck yeah. And then brace yourself for Ram, brace yourself for Beam. I love it. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be a Joe movie. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Wait, I think I maybe noticed something. So we had early in the trailer, yeah, right here at 117, we have like NTR squatting with Ram on his back, and then that final shot, it looks like Ram is on NTR's back once more as they shoot up over this watchtower. So that's pretty cool. It kind of like setting up for it. That's cool. Okay, a lot happened, right? Like, a lot happened in this. I think we can all agree on that. But that was awesome. I mean, it was great. It's really intriguing to see. So, of course, I know they are based on real people. I do not know too much about the real people past that they were, of course, key fighters in the revolution. So it's intriguing to see. It seems like Ram's character, Ram, who he like worked for the British government, or at least maybe he was like undercover is why he was doing it. But then it seems like he kind of goes away and he grows out his hair, and gets really good at archery. Maybe he already was, but he at least, becomes very good at archery, and we have them fighting side by side, against the British. So that should be really intriguing. The expansiveness of the set is also insane. Like, if we are at like 39 seconds, I'll put that on screen. Like, look at all that. I feel like this trailer really built well on the previous glimpses we've gotten. Like, even just thinking back to the glimpse of RRR, that video, like we had the shot, it was like the above head shot of NTR being chased by the tiger. And now here we get a bit more of that with some more NTR running, and then that final moment where he's kind of caught the tiger and like roars back at him. And of course it also has significance because NTR is known as Tiger. That is like a nickname that he has, so it adds to that, both in the knowing of him as a human, and also it's really cool for the character, I think, to showcase the power and strength of Beam. And then again, like there's a couple other shots we got, like it was another one. It seems like the glimpse was all the up top shots. Then now we got to see like the ground view shots of these things. Like we saw them jumping off either side of the bridge in that glimpse really quickly, and then here we see them meeting up on the bottom. And it's cool to kind of see where they're coming together at the bottom for that. And there's a few times we got to see the exploding train. We just see more. I mean, that's what the trailer's supposed to be. It's supposed to be still just a tease at the movie, but just a bit more well fleshed out than those quick glimpses and teasers that we have before. I definitely think there's still going to be a lot of surprises in the film, a lot of stuff we don't expect. It's definitely going to have some dark tones to it. I mean, even at the start, we're talking about the British government, the governor stole like a little girl from this tribe, which is, I'm not sure why he did, but I am 1000% sure it's not for a good reason. I also appreciate how they continue with the fire and water motifs. It definitely has a lot more fire in this trailer, even with the NTR shots. Overall very fire focused, but I appreciate how they are still sticking with like the fire as Ram and then water as Beam, to like kind of work together in that. And like there's a dope entrance of Ram whenever he has the new outfit on, he has his long hair, he's no longer in the like British uniform. He gets to come out from the flames, and that's how he's revealed. It's like kind of almost like Born Again. It like gives me like Phoenix, like kind of vibes. Like Born from the Fire, like with that first jump through and like the arrow through the fire, etc. Don't know if that's what they're going for, but that's the vibes I got. The entirety of them fighting together and just working together looks so epic, and Suri sent me a couple of clips from some press interviews that they were doing. They were in Telugu, so he also sent me a translation. And it's great to see that they all, I mean, I already knew that like NTR and Ram kind of knew each other growing up, from him having told me. And it was cool to see, like, they were talking about, Rajamouli was talking about being on set with them, I guess, and they, like, were acting like children on it. Like, Ram kept, like, pinching NTR. And so there's a really funny dialogue. I don't know which press conference it was from, but it was hilarious. In another video, there's Rajamouli talking, and he said that he's, like, more confident about RRR than he was for Bahubali 2, which I feel like says a lot, because Bahubali 2 is one of my favorite films. Like, it is so good. I mean, both of them are spectacular, of course, but I do like the second one more. And they're, I mean, as a piece, they're just Bahubalis. I mean, it's Bahubali, come on. And so to say that he's even more confident about this, and also after the great success of the first Bahubali, like, as he released Bahubali 2, like, he knew it was gonna do well. And, like, at least, make its money. And so this being a totally new concept, of course, it has historical roots. I think it's going to be just so intriguing to see how it does whenever it comes out. I cannot wait to watch it. I'll be, keeping my eyes open. I'm sure it's going to get a release near me. I'm not even worried about this one. And I'm going to try and see it opening night would be my goal. I'm hoping for some cheers and like a fun audience experience. Because I think that would be the best way to watch this movie. Definitely on the big screen, though, at the very least, I want to see this. Because it just has such a grand scale to it. Like, with those fights and everything, that it's going to be spectacular. One of the things that Rajamouli said about it as well, I believe the translation Sri told me, was, like, it's more emotionally confident, I think it was. Sorry, there may be some lost in translation there of what he was like explicitly stating, so feel free to correct me if he was actually saying something else. But from what I understood of what Sri told me, as he gave me the gist, that's how he says this film is like a lot more just like emotionally confident. So I'm taking that to mean that there's going to be maybe more emotion. That's kind of what I credit Rajamouli with his previous films, like Iga. Iga, you know, is that crazy, silly concept, but, like, you care about the characters. Like, you care about that fly a bit by the end. Like, you are rooting for a fly. And to be able to accomplish that is a feat. And I think that alone just, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, shows the true talent of Rajamouli as a filmmaker. And to have him say that this film is, like, even more emotionally strong than previous ones, which are already spectacular. And the emotions are like the biggest thing I kind of credit him with. I mean, he has many things I can compliment, but he always like makes you care about the characters no matter what the situation. And to him to be able to say that this one's even better with that potentially, that is insane. So I think that this is going to be a really great watch. I think that you're gonna go in, you're gonna feel a lot, you're gonna be a part of it, and that's why I really hope I can see like opening night with like a whooping crowd. That would just be spectacular. Maybe not a packed theater because it'll probably still be COVID times happening. I mean, I wear a mask anyways whenever I go to the theater, but like, you know, a pretty good sized crowd, and that people are really into it and whooping, because that's like whenever people go watch Hollywood films, it's always like there's literally messages to start like shh, don't talk, and like they like drill it into you to not talk during the movie. And then I go see like Indian films when people like cheer occasionally, and it's amazing. Recently I actually did see Akanda in theaters, and the crowd was like cheering and whooping every time Balakrishna came on, and that just added to the experience of the movie. Like it made it so much more fun, because like the film itself was enjoyable. It's a very Moss film, but the added bonus of the audience just being so into it and so enthusiastic just really made the experience just so like above and beyond. I'm trying to think of how to word it. It's just such a different experience than seeing like Hollywood films, and it's where it's so rare to have people like cheer or really give any reaction besides like a scream in a horror film or like a laugh at a comedy, and so it's so fun to see people just cheering to cheer for the film. I'm really looking forward to seeing the friendship between the two, because it seems like that is going to be at the core of this film, is the relationship between Ram's character and NTR's character. And I cannot wait to see how that evolves and the emotions that that brings out on screen and with the audience. I think that it's just going to be a really great experience. So yeah, I cannot wait till January 7th to watch this movie. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, let me know all of your thoughts on RRR down below in the comments. What part of it are you most excited about? What thing in this trailer made you the most excited? Let me know. I want to hear it all. But for now, I hope that you all have an amazing day. Stay safe out there. Bye!